Greetings. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, as the case may be. Um, I'm doing another of one of these little experimental recordings. This is again in preparation. We're going to start up our History of Economic Thought lectures very soon. I'm trying this one from home, just in case we get shut in. Want to make certain that my system here will work. So the sound quality is probably acceptable. Picture, well, it'll do all right, I think. But we'll see if we can get this to work. I expect to do most of the recording though from the college. So let me just say just a little bit about where we're going to be going with history of economic thought. We've already covered the Austrians. We've covered the most of the English school, Jevons, Alfred Marshall. And to finish up the English school, we're going to talk about first Francis Isidro Edgeworth. So we've got Edgeworth, and then we'll talk about A.C. Pigou. We may even talk just a bit about John Maynard Keynes. So we'll see if this board works. Looks like it's okay. Then from there, we're going to go to the School of Lausanne, the third important root or leg of the marginal revolution. And with Lausanne, we'll first talk about the important economist Leon Walras and the Walrasian general equilibrium system. And from there, we'll move to Vilfredo Pareto and cover some of his work and a few other people. And then after that, we'll have covered the origins of the marginal revolution and the basic ideas, and we'll move to various topic areas of economics. Should be interesting. We hope to be back in the classroom, but it doesn't matter. We're going full speed ahead with this regardless. This morning I was talking to a former student of mine, Nate Jebb, and we were discussing ideas about how do you cope, what do you do when you're at home, kind of locked up, how do we proceed with this with things. And he had an interesting idea that I thought I'd share with you. It's something that he came up with in 2016. He had told me about this, but he used to be pretty active, and then he got out of shape. He wasn't doing anything, and he thought, I've got to get back into shape. And in 2016, he thought, what I'm going to do, I need consistency. So I'm going to set myself a goal that I know I can stick to, and it's called 2 push-ups a day. I will do at least 2 push-ups a day for an entire year. Well, he started doing that. That's an easy goal. That's nothing. So that's an easy goal to set, to achieve. And he started doing that. Well, it blossomed into 30 and 45-minute workouts. He said he became really fit, really intense workouts, doing them regularly, no trouble. Just made sure he got his workout in. 2017 came along and he quit. Well, actually, he had work-related uh, change of job, intensive work, and he'd quit his workouts. But he didn't stop the 2 push-ups a day. He kept doing that consistently. And although he wasn't doing his workouts, when he finally, after about a year, got back into it, he said it was really easy to start up because he had that habit and a little bit of training. But in particular, he had the habit, the consistency. So he came right back into it. And as I said to him, going from 0 push-ups to 2 push-ups is harder than going from 2 to 100. I know that in running, going from 0 to 1 and doing that regularly is harder than going from 1 to a marathon or even an ultra marathon. Once you begin, you got to get that consistency. So what I suggest for this time when we're away from campus is that you set simple goals like that. Be systematic, develop a routine, get onto it. We can turn this into an opportunity, and when we get back, we'll be ready to roll full speed. So on that happy note, onward.